Okay, so weird thing, we were just talking about snakes and we're wondering how they mate, how they if they do mate, how do they do it, and just weird questions, right? So we researched it, and some of the snakes, cobras, anacondas, the big stuff, some of them actually don't need a partner, and they can do it themselves, but get themselves pregnant. And then there are some snakes where it's called like a mating ball, where it will be one female snake with numerous 50 to 100 other snakes, which are all male, and they all wrap themselves around each other, and all the males go and mate with this one female. So what does that sound like? That sounds like what people do today. People who are living a sinful life, who have a serpent spirit in them, who are worshiping the devil, and they don't even know it. They don't even know that they're serving the devil. They don't even know that they have a serpent spirit in them, because they just like doing those things. They like having multiple partners at the same time. They like doing these swing parties and having these balls that the celebrities throw with wearing masks, and everybody goes in and everybody just sleeps with everyone. They don't even know that they have a serpent spirit. And now we see why the devil does that, because God cursed him to be a serpent. And then these serpent snakes, they have these mating balls, and it's just disgusting. I mean, that's for snakes to do, but humans do it too. So that shows that the humans are disgusting, that the humans are the ones that are low to the ground when they have these demonic spirits in them. That's what the devil does. He puts you to shame. He takes you, because remember, he's just an angel. He's a cherubim, and God's greatest creation ever and forever will be humans. So he placed us high. That's his most prized and his best creation ever, is human beings. And this Lucifer, Satan, Sentinel, devil, the serpent, he was so jealous of being this angel. He wanted to be God, but he can't be God, because that's not what you were designed to be. And so he's so jealous that he turned into, fine, I'll be my own God here on this earth. And he is to people who are fallen away, and he is who are people who are fallen away, and so they worship him, not even knowing that this fool is just an angel. Really doesn't even have that much power. The only power he has is what God gave him, but he will never have God's power. Could never be a God, because he's a selfish person. So, not even a person, a thing. But he hates, who does he hate? Not only himself, but us humans. He hates us because we have something that he will never have, which is a body, a soul, a spirit, God's love, God's spirit. The same spirit that rose Jesus from the dead is the same spirit that's in us. The same spirit that Jesus used to cast out demons, the same spirit that's in us. And Lucifer will never have that. He hates us. So what does he do? He makes us dirty. He puts us low to the ground, makes us act like these serpents on our belly. They've got people who are pretending to be dogs. Full-blown communities of people pretending to be dogs and walking around on all fours and have events. He's making us low because he hates humans. He hates everything, but especially us, because we are God's greatest creation and we are what he will never be. You know what I mean? So, and then he makes us go and have this serpent spirit to go and have these nasty, disgusting orgies, these mating balls, so that we can feel so grossed out with ourselves and feel so unworthy and unloved, and that all the sins that we do that is so disgraceful, which they are, so that, but he tricks us to think that God will never forgive us, and that we are so dirty that God could never want us. But you do have to remember that to be in God's presence, you do need to be spotless. Now, I don't know how spotless we all can be, but we can try. And the best way to become spotless is through repentance. Sorrowful for what you've done, repenting for what you've done, getting baptized. Those things, Jesus Christ's blood made us spotless, cleansed us. The red blood that spilled out of him cleansed us white. So we need to remember these things. You see why some of these people are the way they are, why they're promiscuous? Serpent spirit. Medusa. Luring in people. Jezebel. Delilah. All of them had that in them. They use sex to break people. Because that is the one sin that is done outside of the body. Sexual sin. And it's something that we use our body to sin. Is sexual sin. That's why it's such a serious offense to God, because you used your body that he gave you, a temple that's supposed to be sacred, and sex was used to procreate, to bring children into this world and to teach them about God, not to go and give it away for free to anybody. But that's what the devil does, and ultimately is to destroy you and to bring you down into the lake of fire, to perish with him and to be tormented and tortured. The worst nightmare you can think of, living at Groundhog's Day, every single day on repeat for all eternity. We've got to get out. You've got to break your cycle. If this is you, if you've reached this video, and if this is you, you need a deliverance prayer to be broken free of the serpent spirit, broken free of the strongholds that's been on you. The devil can only stay where he is invited. So remember that. The devil can only stay where he is invited. If you don't want to be this anymore, then you boot him out. It is time to give an eviction notice and boot him out. And everything is done in Jesus' mighty name.